Hey guys, it's Monday. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. It's Monday evening actually. It's like 11 o'clock in the evening, so I've got to be really quiet now. I just wanted to quickly vlog for you guys before I go to bed. I'm falling asleep, if honest. So I've worked a long day shift today. I was in charge today. It was stressful and I ended up running out of time, and then one of the night staff was running late, and by the time they actually got to work it'd gone 20 minutes, so I said that I'd stay anyway to sort of cover the fact that they're going to be late, and I needed to finish off some bits as well that I didn't get time to do, so I just stayed on for an extra half an hour and put it on the rota that I stayed. And yeah, so we've got an internal inspection tomorrow, which I'm working all day for as well. Yay! So I'm hoping it goes well. I came home near enough 9 o'clock, so of course I popped on I'm a Celebrity, and for the first like half of it, I was just settling down in the flat, getting things done. I had some washing I needed to get done, washing up and that sort of thing. I had a yogurt as like my dinner, so that happened. And when I finished I'm a Celebrity, I started watching I'm a Celebrity Extra Camp, and then I was also sorting out my ebooks at the same time. So my ebook TBR jar, I'm trying to get it so that I have one jar of ebooks that I've got to books that I own as physical copies, and then a jar of ebooks that I've just got the ebook of. So I'm slowly sorting through it. I've done quite a load actually, and the jar's gone down by a couple of inches, and I rammed loads of ebooks in there. I've got loads of ebooks, guys. I've got like thousands of them from when they're like free on the daily deal. I get like a little ebook bargain email every day, and some are free, some are 99p, so I've literally just collected them from there. So I'm just sorting them out, sorting out any ones that I've got duplicate copies of, or ones that I have read, because this jar has not been sorted since I've created the jar. So I'm thinking at the end of each year I need to set like a week or two where I have to go through these jars to empty the books that I've read. And yeah, so I'm sorting out the duplicates at the moment, so that I shouldn't have to deal with the duplicates next year, and all I have to worry about is ones I've read. But yeah, it's just something. So I need to be really good with my books now. I haven't actually bought anything, which is really good, for a week or two. I didn't buy anything last week, and I don't feel like I bought anything the week before. The only thing that I've bought recently is the latest Xbox and PlayStation magazines, the Christmas ones, which have only just come out like last week, I think. I had an email saying that they both were released, so I bought them online, so they should get delivered to my door, which will be exciting. I don't know when they'll get delivered, so that's very exciting. So I'm in bed now. Like I say, it's just gone 11 PM. I'm feeling really tired, like I'm absolutely exhausted. I think the fact that I've been moving today, like moving around today, getting things done, getting things sorted. I've gone out and done errands and stuff so much that I've tired myself out. I hit a peak this evening and I had a coffee, like a strong coffee, at 7 PM, and the coffee hit me, and I was just like, I was being silly and I was being chatty and that, so luckily the caffeine's weaned off because I had a decaf tea when I got home. So yeah, it feels like today went really well shift wise. I feel knackered. So I'm back into work again tomorrow at 8 o'clock, doing another 12-hour shift, so it's like a 24-hour shift in 2 days. It sounds crazy that way. and I'm hoping it goes really well. So I'm just going to remain optimistic and try and get some sleep. I think I'm going to listen to my audiobook again. I couldn't get to sleep this morning. I didn't drop off until around 3 a.m. and I listened to an audiobook, and that's the way I drifted off. So that's obviously the way that it's going to be. So I'm going to head off now because I'm exhausted. I did put on my weekly planner for me to try and film a TBR for this week, but I'm exhausted. I just don't have time. All I can say to you guys is that this is the book that I'm currently reading. I was reading some of it last night. I'm on page 239. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read any more tonight, so I will. Yeah, I literally just haven't touched the book today because I've just been literally up at 7ish. No, actually no, I was up at 7 o'clock. Up at 7 o'clock. Home at 9 o'clock. I'm a Celebrity, sorting out ebooks and tidying the flat for a bit. The flat's freezing. I haven't put the heating on because I haven't been home, because I don't want to waste electricity, which is why I'm in my dressing gown. So I'm going to end up sleeping in my dressing gown because it is so cold. So I'm going to go off now, and I will probably end up speaking to you guys tomorrow evening to tell you how my shift went. And it's probably going to be the same sort of pattern in the evening because I'm a Celebrity is on. I'm thinking that it literally is going to be, well, I should hopefully be home a bit earlier so that I have more time to settle, so that I can watch I'm a Celebrity at 9. I don't think I'll watch the extra camp. I'll just go straight to bed and maybe read. So yeah, there's that. So I'm going to jump off now, and I will speak to you guys hopefully tomorrow, failing that Wednesday when I wake up. Hey guys, so it's Friday and I just want to let you know what I've kind of roughly been up to, as well as my plans for today, very quickly. So Wednesday I did my sleep shift and people came and had a look at my garage door because my garage door managed to break Tuesday before work, and all through work I was like, oh my god, because the winds were really strong and I was worried it was going to blow it open. So we had our local mechanic fix it, and then the actual garage people had a look at it and were like, yeah, it's going to need some parts, so they'll eventually replace them at some point. And so I did my sleep shift. I managed to sleep about 5 hours, and I managed to finish one of my books on my sleep as well, which was a Sky Painted Gold, which was so good I gave it 5 out of 5 Kit Kats. Like, it was so good, like it was amazing. And then I just struggled to sleep after that. Just had a lot on my mind, really, like work related sort of stuff. Like, it's been quite tough, really. So then I went home in the morning and I pretty much spent my Thursday just sorting out my ebook TBR jar. I managed to empty it by like midnight, I think. So all in all, it probably took like a day and a half maybe to actually empty. All in all, so it took me the whole of yesterday, and then I did it for like an hour or 2 hours every other day. So yeah, it's probably been a day and a half to take to actually physically empty the jar, but I've just been managing to sort it so that I've got one jar of ebooks that I've got, as well as physical books, so it's kind of like ebooks to physical books, and then an ebook TBR jar to books that I don't own myself, so that I can pick between each of those jars, and so that's like all organised. I've only got one more jar to sort afterwards, and that's just going to be like my ebook review copies, between ones that maybe that I own, and I'm probably going to do the same for that one, so I've got a spare jar that I'll be using for that. So I still need to sort my ebooks because the bits of paper are currently in like 2 boxes. It's amazing like how much it's filled and how much was managed to fit in that jar. And I got rid of duplicates, I got rid of books I've read, so I do actually have probably about 100 pieces that I've managed to take out of that, so freed up some space as well. So I'm going to be doing that today. So as you can tell, I've had a shower, and my next my agenda is to hoover the flat, and then I want to cook this soup meal from Gordon Ramsay's fast food book. He says it doesn't take long to cook, so I'm going to attempt to do it. And then I'm going to sort out my December TBR of what I want to read. I think I'm 4 books behind my goal, because I should be reading about 5 books a month. So I'm technically 9 books towards completing my goal for the year. So in December I'm going to need to put 9 books. So I'm going to also include the books I'm currently in the middle of reading, and there are a few books, and then I'll just pick some other books, and I'll probably pick some Christmassy books to go amongst them, because I haven't got any Christmassy books as yet. But I have recently downloaded a couple of Christmas chick lit books. I might read those off of my Kindle. So yeah, really excited about that. So Ben's coming over after, I think probably after 2:30, I don't know, sometime in the late afternoon he's coming over, and he's staying the night, and then he'll leave the same time that I leave to go to work. So yeah, and that's really all I've got planned to do today. I've started reading the first book of the Making Out series by Catherine Applegate, so that's a reread. I started that because I just had an urge to read a romantic book, and those are quite short and quite fulfilling, and it's just sort of a nice last minute book to complete, maybe today. No, don't be silly, Katie. When Ben's around I don't get to complete books. So yeah, but still I've wanted to pick like a nice light book for me to sort of like read. So yeah, I'm going to jump off now, and I'm going to hoover, tidy. I've got my t-shirts to fold into my cupboard as well. So yeah, just going to make it tidy, and then I'll start sorting those ebooks after I do my cooking session. So that's it for me for today. I don't know if I'm going to try and film a Friday reads, just because, I don't know, I might film an updated one of what I'm currently reading, and yeah, I suppose because it's going to be included over the weekend, so I should really try and do something, but I might do that later. So I'm going to say goodbye for now for today's vlog, and I will hopefully speak to you guys tomorrow. So today is Sunday and I just wanted to update you on my ventures from Friday as well as Saturday. So Friday, Ben came around in the afternoon. I managed to cook myself some soup, which you guys would have seen some footage from, and it was really nice actually. And so Ben came around and we literally just chilled, to be honest, like just snuggling, and we played Resident Evil Revelations 2 for a little bit, and then in the evening we went out to get some pizza, and then we watched some Friends, and then we watched some I'm a Celebrity, and then Ben kind of like properly dozed off around midnight, like spread out fast asleep. I was tidying up, making some noise, and he was not stirring, so I was like, well, I'm gonna sit in bed and read, and I ended up falling asleep whilst reading, as you do. And then he woke up a few hours later. I went to the toilet and then he came into my bed in here and he was like, oh, you left, and I was like, oh, not on purpose, you were just like conked out of sleep. And he was like, okay, I'll let you sleep then. So he went back to the sofa bed because he knew that I've got work the next day and that sort of thing. So yeah, so that was pretty much my Friday. And then Saturday morning we both woke up, we both left at the same time. And my Saturday, it was a bit hit and miss, to be honest. It did feel like in the morning like nothing was going right, and I sort of feel like if things at work yesterday would have gone well, then today would have gone better, if that made sense, because we had no food and yeah, just jobs should have got done, that sort of thing. So we all pretty much had like extra work to do and everything was just happening, and so yeah, can't really say much more than that. It was just a little bit hit and miss, and at one point I was just like, oh my god, it feels like I did that thing for nothing, and I was just like, oh. So I was letting really small things get to me, and I was just like, I'm trying not to let it get to me. I'm just tired. I'm just a little bit, you know, in the end of the shift went alright actually. So I managed to watch most of Strictly because I finished work at 8. So I missed everything from like, I think it was 5 to 8 and beyond. So by the time I got home it had finished and I was like, no. And then I managed to buy a couple of Christmas trees from Asda's. So, and I found the perfect couple of trees. There was an electric blue one and an electric pink. Well, actually no, it's not quite electric pink, it's sort of like the same colour as my hair at the moment, pink. And I was setting them up last night. They came with lights, which is really cool. They just hold 3 AA batteries, which is pretty awesome. So those should last the month at least. And I bought some tinsel, and I bought like some silver baubles, just basic ones, and then I got someone to pick a random tree decoration that's going to be my 2018 decoration, and just so that I can get one each year and, you know, make it pretty cool until the trees fall. So yeah, so I've got a little angel which I've just hung up on my blue one. The blue one is set next to my bookcase, so you'll see the footage of that in a second, and the pink one is next to my TV. So they both got the same tinsel, the same lights, the same baubles, with the angels on the blue one. They've got a little star on top, and they're just perfect size for this flat, and I feel really happy. So altogether they both cost about £20 altogether. Yeah, because the tree was £6 and then all the decorations to go onto it would add it up to £10. So it's £20 for both the trees, including all the decorations on it. So yeah, I feel really good. Managed to get my first ever pop figure, and it was the Harry Potter one. And then I got these little plush Harry and Voldemort things, so they're on my Harry Potter shelf, so I was just like, I had to get them as a little treat to myself, as I just got paid. So at least I had that instead of books, guys, so that's a good improvement as it's now December. So then I watched I'm a Celebrity, and I pretty much just vacated to the bedroom. I didn't do any reading, I was just feeling really tired and I just went straight to sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night or sometime in the morning, like really early, and I was just like, what? And then I went back to bed again, and then I woke up at 10 o'clock, which is when I woke up. So as you can tell, I've had a shower, so I'm all freshened up. So the plan for today is that I am going to go over to Ben's just for the day and then go to work early in the morning because I'm in charge. So I'm gonna have to leave quite early in the morning, I think, because of, you know, things. So if it ends up being like really frosty tonight, I'll put my cover on. So if it ends up being like really cold, like last time I had to put a cover on my screen, and it kind of took about 5 minutes to just get rid of the condensation from the inside of the car because the inside of the car was cold. So I just like put my heater on 5 minutes and then I left. But at least by putting 2 covers on my screen, well, I was going to put 2 and then I ended up just putting one, just the big one over my front screen, which took me ages. It was annoying me because my OCD, I was just like, it's just not fitting correctly. So I sorted that out, and then yeah, so that happened really positively that time. So if it ends up being frosty again tonight, that's what I'll do for tomorrow. So I just make sure that I leave as long as I get to work between 2:30 and 2:45. It just gives me enough time to prep for the day because I'll be in charge. I don't care so much about being there early, I just would rather be prepared. So I'd rather have allocations done, I'd rather have, you know, the clipboard done and sorted because I'm very OCD. I like to be organised, and the more organised we are, the better the day goes, to be honest. And then I can sort out the daycare with my colleague and hopefully the day goes really well. It's Monday morning. Mondays tend to go either one way or the other. So I don't know what is planned, whether there's any appointments or anything. So I don't know until I get in. So then I just look at the message book and then I look at the diary. But I do that as soon as I'm in, so I'm all prepared for the day. So yeah, so that's literally the plan. So don't know what I'm going to do with Ben. I'm going to try and see if at one point that we can actually play a game together, because I'm really in a gaming mood to play with Ben, especially one of the Resident Evils. So I'm hoping that we can do that. And yeah, so reading wise, let's get on to that. I started on the last day of November. I was like, there's no way I'm going to finish another book. I just read 3 books in November, so I've yet to actually film my wrap up and my TBR yet. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that next week because I think I'm off Tuesday, so I might do it then. I need to change my bed sheets as well because it's been a month, so I need to change my bed sheets then so that I have fresh sheets for December. I need some Christmas bedding, don't I? I need to go and get some Christmas bedding. I might tell Nan as a joke to go and get some Christmas bedding from the supermarket. I don't know, no, that'd be just silly, okay, what are you on about? Anyway, so I started rereading the first book in the Making Out series by Catherine Applegate. The first book is called Zoe Falls Around, and this book, my goodness, the last time I read this, it must have been a fair few years ago. I started reading this in secondary school actually, which to Americans that's just like high school, and I got to, I think I was near enough where I got to now actually. I just remember reading a few of them, and as I'm rereading this I can kind of remember everything that goes on. I'm just like, and I feel like I can remember the little plot twist that we find out and stuff. So yeah, so I'm really intrigued. Sorry, I'm really bunged up for some reason. So I started rereading this. I am now on page 72. I didn't read any of this. Actually no, that's a lie. I did read some of this yesterday when I was in the car and I was sat at the back and I was just like, oh, we're sat in traffic, I'm gonna pull out my book. So I ended up reading a few pages of it anyway. So I didn't read any more yesterday because I was sorting out my trees. Haven't read any today, but I'm waiting on Ben to message me to say when he's ready for me to come over. So he said he has to pop out and do some errands and that first, and that he will message me when he's ready. So I'm literally just waiting. So I'm thinking I'm just going to read this whilst I wait. I also, because I finished the Harry Potter audiobook, I thought I would go on to the other audiobook that I was listening to, which was To Beauty Queens by Libba Bray. I am on chapter 13, which is page 142. This is where I went in. So I started listening to that in the car, and I tried listening to it last night and I ended up falling asleep listening to it. So pretty much didn't really listen to it. I think I listened to like a minute's worth and then I just fell asleep. So that happened. So yeah, that's just as far as my reading is going. I don't think I'm going to bring anything else to Ben's because like I'm spending time with Ben and I've only got like the day to do it. So I'm thinking I'm just going to take those couple of books with me and read those. But yeah, so those are my plans. That's what's happened on Friday, that's what happened on Saturday, and those are my plans for today. So yeah, and I will see you guys next time where I'll be wrapping up this week's weekly reading vlog. So I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, so it's still Sunday and I just wanted to update you with the fact that I am not going to bed today because I think I've got a bit of a stomach bug. I don't really know if it's a stomach bug or if it's to do with my new medication. One of the side effects of my medication is tummy cramps and the horrible D word. So I've had a funny tummy for a few days now, but it's been alright now, so I don't know whether it's just a side effect of the medication, but there is a bug that's going around at work, so we both decided just to stay clear, just because of Ben's mum currently being unwell. We don't want her to catch a bug if it is a bug, so we're just sort of thinking more on the safe side. So I've stayed at home. I managed to go onto the Xbox. I don't normally get Xbox Live because I don't normally play online with any people, but they did a deal for £1, 1 month of Xbox Live, so I just thought I might as well, you know. So yeah, so I've got Xbox Live for 1 month for £1. So me and Ben played Uno online. I am currently updating a load of games on my Xbox. Well, it automatically updates them anyway, but since I haven't been on it ages, a lot of them need updating, like 32 games and applications. So they're currently doing its rounds now. I'm not even joking, Gears of War 4 has a 46.67 gigabyte update. So yeah, I've got a coffee actually in my Hufflepuff mug. I needed some caffeine because where it's getting darker now, I'm losing a lot of motivation. I haven't done any reading today. I've mostly been, well, to be honest, playing Uno with Ben. And what did I watch? Oh yeah, I watched a few episodes of Friends whilst sorting my ebooks. The box is going down. It was to the rim. So I've done quite a bit, as you can tell, of all the ebooks that I don't have physical books of. I've done new labels for the jars as well. So yeah, I actually just finished editing my November wrap up. Here it is. And so I'm just going to kind of try and be very productive by sorting this, maybe doing a few of these and maybe doing a little bit of reading. I might sort of dedicate a bit of time. Maybe I'll do this until 5 PM because it's currently now 20 to 5, and then 5 to 6 I'm gonna read, I think, like read for the hour, and then I'll go back to doing this for a little bit. So I might just sort of switch between that. I was trying to look if there was some games I really wanted to play, but I think unless I actually go into a game, I won't play it. So rather than me like staring at games, I think I have to literally just load a game and then I'll just play it. But I was playing Uno and I was enjoying it. We did it for a few rounds and a couple of games worth, and then I was just like, oh, I don't really want to play anymore. We've been playing for like an hour or something. I could just... Uno is very addicting, especially on the Xbox. So I'm just trying to be good with my last day off before I'm back into work tomorrow. So we have decided that I will see Ben on Tuesday, hopefully, if all goes well. I know that Ben's mum is going to... There's something medical being done on Monday. It's either an appointment or something. So once we find out, then we can go ahead with Tuesday, because that's when I'm off. So I'm literally working like Monday, Wednesday and the weekend, so I have like Thursday and Friday off as well. I wasn't sure if I was going to pick up a shift or not. I might have a little look-see if I can pick something up, just to make my hours up for the week, because technically I've only got 36 hours this week coming, so I just need like 4 hours somewhere. So I might see how I feel later on in the week. So I'm gonna head off now, guys. So I'm going to carry on doing this. I might watch some booktube videos for 20 minutes as well whilst I sort this, because I haven't watched any booktube videos, and I will speak to you guys soon. Hey guys, so I'm here to wrap up the weekly reading vlog for you guys. So as you all know, Sunday was my day off. My plan was to go to Ben's. Unfortunately, I had a very funny tummy, and so because of that, I didn't want to risk going because his mum is currently unwell, so I don't want her to catch anything. So we both sort of agreed it was the best thing to do, so I stayed at home. To be honest, I mostly just chilled out for the day. I did a bit of reading. I did some of my ebooks where I'm just sorting them out slowly. I actually did quite a lot of those, so mostly just relaxed for the day, and I watched some Friends and everything. So that's literally how my week managed to end. So a bit of a mixed bag really, considering it's like started the beginning of December. My aim really for this month, just because of my Goodreads goal, is to read 9 books, which seems very impossible, especially at the moment, because it's just not going well so far, because I haven't completed a single book and it's already like the 5th of December as I speak. But I will talk more about that in my next week's weekly reading vlog for you guys. So I hope you have enjoyed some of the footage that I managed to capture. I apologise that I didn't vlog all the time, but to be honest, like I said, I've lost my flair for reading and everything. Kind of slowly trying to find it again. I've lost my flair for audiobooks, so I'm really struggling to like pelt through the audiobooks that I've currently got at the moment. So that's it really from this wrap up. If you guys have enjoyed it, then please do give me a thumbs up and let me know down below what books you're currently reading, what you managed to get up to last week, and so on and so forth. But that's it from me, guys. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and I'll see all of you wonderful awesome people in my next video. Bye.